may have been the seam-up delivery.
You feel that the batsman's quite hard to get up and under him with his trajectory of the ball.
He's got that over mid-off and over long off if there was one. First 6 of the innings. That's his favourite hitting zone. He loves to hit straight sixes, Aaron Finch.
It's always nice to get one away early. Finch, we can see, is batting outside leg stump to give himself that room. What the bowler has to do is not get too far outside off stump and give him that room. He has to get in nice and tight to that leg stump. That's the spot the bowlers we saw before. Oh, he's got that away before. That's the line. It was just a fraction short. Can't let him swing those arms and hit it down the ground. Good batting from Finch.
Good cricket this from Finch, almost expecting the bowler to get short, which does happen when you get lofted straight. Just a natural reaction of spinners to bowl shorter. Good shot again. More skillful on this occasion. Good over this for Australia. 15 runs coming off it. It's 19 for no wicket.
Just got too short those last few deliveries because of the strength of Finch, as you said, Sanjay, down the ground. Just the overcompensation and just dropping it short. And Finch is pretty strong through there. The line was right, just the length was wrong. Had to be fuller at that leg stump.
That's 4. They're picking the gaps, the Australians. Trying to get that ball full and swinging.
Yeah, I think they do pick it earlier than that, but whatever they're doing at the moment, they're picking both Warner and Finch. They're on fire here. 27 off just 15 deliveries. Halfway through the third over. They look nice, relaxed. They've both got a few away now. They've got a few boundaries.
He's gone aerial. Once again, placement excellent from Australia.
Yeah, they look on today, these two. Only 2 balls into the 4th over, and they're already 32. Warner getting his 3rd boundary. But look, he didn't try and overhit this. It was the placement you talked about, Sanjay. It was the timing. I talked about earlier about not coming out too hard because you've lost your first game and you feel like you have to do too much too early.
Gone! Aaron Finch, not quite his hitting zone on the leg side. Loves to go straight. The first wicket has fallen for Australia.
Yeah.
So 16 of 11 balls for Finch. It's 33 for 1. Shane Watson, the new batsman in. Oh, lovely shot. His placement today has been spot on.
It also shows there's not much margin for error. Warner looks on today. He looks nice and calm. Picked it. And his placement, as you said, Sanjay, that's been the real key so far for his batting. There hasn't been too many big shots. It's been cricket shots. But it's been the placement. Manipulating the field. Sammy's waving his arms around, changing the field around. That's what happens when you just keep hitting the gaps. Something probably Brian Lara did probably better than anyone else in the world in our time. Oh, missed it. Be a wide, but he missed it there. It was a boundary. Brian Lara, just think when you're talking about placement, he, to me, in the last 20, 25 years of, yeah, just amazing his placement he had.
Ball him! Oh, bowled him. That's the ball you were talking about that just skids through off the pitch. And this is a big wicket because Warner was looking dangerous. What a scalp that is for Samuel Badri. 2nd wicket has fallen for Australia. It's gone for 20. It's 41 for 2 Australia. Brings in Glenn Maxwell. 74 of 33 balls in the last match. Incredible innings. And look at that strike rate in T20 international cricket. Love the leg side boundary, which at the moment for him. Oh, this is going to be close, but doubt whether that's hitting the stump. That's a good decision from Ian Gould. 5 overs gone. It's 41 for 2.
Oh, I tell you what, Sanjay, my first instinct thought it might have been out that, hitting the pegs. I thought he was going to bowl the same delivery there, and if Maxwell got funky and tried a reverse sweep or something, he might just get him out bowler LB. He landed it full and straight. I think it did Maxwell for pace, and I reckon he got away with one there, Sanjay. I reckon that was smashing into leg stump. It will respond, it won't. You've got to put the revs on, and that did David Warner for pace. As you said, Sanjay, he thought it kept low, but Badgery set him up for that. Look at that for Cherry. I tell you what, the keeper's super confident here. Really confident. Shane Watson just dragged his back foot. Surely not, Sanjay. Surely not.
I'm going to view this with skepticism. It's Dinesh Ramdin who tends to get a bit too excited sometimes. So let's just wait for this. Umpire having a look at this one. As we keep telling you, the TV umpire, very important official these days in cricket. Oh, the bail hasn't come off. He has another shot, and Shane Watson has got his foot still on the crease. Now, maybe the umpire might want to have a different angle to look at, but this one, he's done. He's dead with that one.
Wow, good Cherry, but well done. Good awareness from the keeper, and there it is, out on your bike, Shane Watson. Goodness me, can you believe it?
Yeah, good awareness from the keeper, but not such great awareness from the batsman. He had another chance to just drag that foot back. Watson gone for 2. It's 41 for 3. A bit of a shock here for Australia. They're looking so good with Warner and Finch.
But he's gone through with the shot. There's a man on the fence, it'll clear him. That's the way he will bat. That's the way Australia will bat. 50 for 3 in 7 overs.
And targeting the short side of the ground too, which means there may have to be an adjustment in the line that you bowl to Maxwell from the varying ends. He will play his shots, and it's up to you as a bowler to be mentally strong enough to respond, because you will go over the boundary a couple of times.
It was 77 meter 6 that from George Bailey. I'm thinking 52 for 4. West Indies would be overjoyed. Narayan and Badri. Badri's been expensive, but he's taken a wicket. 3 overs, 1 for 30. Gotcha. Oh, the edge. This is superbly bowled. And just look at where the edge has come from to give an idea of the new age batting. I think it produces edge from leg stump or outside leg. Just wonder if that's why slip wasn't as sharp. There's another chance. He's living dangerously, Maxwell.
He meant to play this a lot squarer, but it went quickly too, and that's a part of the issue with standing at slip to Narayan. He's so quick through the air. You have to be extra sharp as a slip fielder.
Take the game ahead all the time with shots like these. Sammy's been greeted with a wonderful boundary through cover. And I think it's the approach that's giving someone like Maxwell, even at number 4, coming after 2 wickets, the freedom to bat like this.
Pace off the ball, but it's a half volley, and a half volley is a half volley, whether it's slow or seam up or fast, and well put away.
Oh, there he goes, big one. I just love the way he plongs that front foot forward, almost independent of the length of the ball, and just keeps going through with the shot.
He's a free spirit. And again, he targets that short side of the ground. You're going to have to be very strong-minded as a bowler against this Australia batting lineup today, because you're going to go over the boundary a couple of times, but they're going to keep coming, so it also offers you the chance to pick up a wicket if you can hit the right areas at the right pace.
Has he found the gap again? Yes, he has for 4 more. He's just going to keep going. He must have extraordinary self-belief to be able to offer a shot to every ball. It's now 22 of 9. There's 14 of Sammy's first 3 balls. Tell you what I like about Australia here, Bish. Most sides would have had Maxwell, who bats like this, down at 6 or 7, to come in and finish the game at the end. Australia game to send him up to 4 and say bat that way right through the innings. No, a few sides that would have said, okay, at 6. He's got hold of that, but only out to mid-wicket. Not as well as he'd have liked to. But he's a shorter ball player.
Yeah, if we look at that last delivery again, it was another delivery that was slow, but it's too full. Your slower delivery has got to land on a length so that the batsman gets beaten for the lack of pace and he gets under it and goes up in the air. That's too full.
Yeah. Catch! Oh, it's taken. He'll be very disappointed with that shot. Wasn't the greatest ball in the world, didn't do too much. And he's just hit it straight to the man and shot mid-wicket, so they lose another. But they're going in 8 and over while losing those wickets. So that's the end of the captain. Runner ball 12, 77 for 4. 39 years old, Brad Hodge. One of the great stories of cricket in recent years. Won't be surprised if I see a couple of overs of Chris Gayle. I don't know how fit he is, how keen he is to bowl. Now they might get a second here. They might get 4 here. It's one of those slow motion boundaries. It's just the fact that the fielder was that far away that ensured he couldn't get there. I think everybody was thinking 2 when the ball was hit. And Santoki just couldn't get there.
Don't put any pace on the ball for them. That's the key.
You look at that replay and you think, why didn't you stop it, Santoki? I think it's just that was the tail end of about a 20-yard run. Oh, that's huge. Into the stands for 6. Yet another. So 13 of the over in which a wicket was acquired. It's 88 for 4.
And he's under pressure, no problem with that, because Maxwell, when he gets on strike, will be aiming for the short boundary again. Wow, lovely sound off the bat. 47 of the last 4 overs.
Right, is Brow going to take pace off, or is he going to let the odd one zip through, which he can? In the last game, Maxwell played an innings that even by current Maxwellian standards was breathtaking. It was full of clean shots all around the ground. He had 6 sixes and 7 fours in that innings of 74 to 33. He just backs himself. Oh. And guess what, today, 34 from 14, the slog sweep, the slog, the pull, anything on the offside? Nah, don't even bother. There, dragged on the onside again. And we'll pick up another boundary. There is another half, you know, Maxwell, but he wouldn't bother.
And look at where he hits this from. I'm sure this is from way outside the off stump. So I couldn't argue too much with that shot. If anything, it's just a little too close, but you have to give Maxwell credit for that.
But now this is interesting. Bish talked about maybe getting Sunil Narayan back to attack Maxwell. He's got Badri in. That'll be interesting if he goes through the offside. He's got deep cover and long out. And that's where he's gone, but it'll keep going. He can hit through the off if you ever wanted to know. It's 100 up in the 12th over. I think he might have struggled to reach the ball, actually. Look how far away it is. And that's an 84-meter boundary. And, well into the orange zone. I think he's just redefining batting. He's 45 from 20 balls here, Maxwell. The hundreds come up. There is a man there. All that effort and he can't get a run. I think he's just better off clearing mid-wicket.
Mid-wicket is probably where West Indies want him to hit in that big side of the ground against the spin, unless battery goes away.
Well, he's gone there, and the fielder will take the catch. I think he backed himself. He was hitting 84-meter sixes, so he backed himself to clear the long boundary, and it's worked. Bish thought it might be Sunil Narayan. It's turned out to be Badri. And an entertaining innings has come to an end. Maxwell gone for 45 from just 22. The West Indies are back into this game at 100 for 5 in the 12th over. I just wonder if there's this subtle shift here. Faulkner coming in ahead of Haddon. I know when Haddon played for the Sydney Sixers, when he was playing in the Big Bash, often batted at number 3 or 4. But this is Hodge.
Yes, yes, yes!
Just dabbed it down. Are they going to come back for 2? Hodge wants it. Faulkner said just about come here.
Lot of pressure, boys. Lot of talk here, boys. Come on, let's see if we're going to back it up, boys. Come on.
And look at the line of it. The line is outside leg stump. He tails away to clear that big side of the ground. So I think for an extent here, Australia being outsmarted to an extent here in the early goings.
Well, he backed himself to clear the boundary with 3 fielders. They fell about 10 meters short. Oh, he's just found the gap on that onside. He's going to run away to that boundary for 4. After the juggernaut that we've seen, that is a gentle little boundary.
That's easy with a short fine leg with the angle. Well, it wasn't as bad a delivery as initially thought. It was just angle on it into middle and off. So just Australia have to consolidate, I feel. Be cognizant of having enough wickets in the tank for the last 5 overs of the innings.
Oh, that's gone through. No ball signal. That took the batsman by surprise, the keeper by surprise.
You're trying to bowl the Yorker. Been warned by the umpire. Ray Russell. Trying to bowl the full ball. Just a bit too high. Faulkner did well at the end. 5 runs for Australia.
Yes, strong shoulder action is it's in a lot of that point of delivery. Again, attempted Yorker, not getting it right. And the ball has disappeared to the fence. 15 of the over, 128 for 5. As his pads on, another attacking player. And Bravo into his 3rd over. Lucky inside edge, that'll race away to the boundary. Now you expect this in this format, in the final overs, with the batsman going for everything.
Look how Brad Hodge sets himself up to open both sides of the pitch and adjust at the last minute. He was trying to hit through the offside, but inside edge. That's the way he plays 20 cricket. Just gets across and opens up both sides of the field. You are in line, you are in length, he'll put you away. It was good bowling from Bravo at the end. He followed Brad Hodge. Got a good strike rate against Bravo of 176. This time different technique, and this time it's gone in over the boundary. The first 6 for Brad Hodge.
Yes, poor delivery, really poor delivery this. No ball signal because of the height. Just helping it on its way. It's using the pace, it's cleared the boundary quite easily. It's over the waist as well, hence a no ball. Now this is something the West Indies can ill afford. Australia have been back till the end with wickets in hand. Oh, he's bowled him. Again, the variation in length. This one fuller. Just got the feeling that Hodge might have made his move a little too early.
He played the over out. 4 runs from the over. Dismissed for 35 of 26 deliveries. Probably got out at the wrong time.
So Brad Haddon comes out to the middle. And this is when he strikes most often, Sunil Narayan. This is the period. This is his final over, 1 delivery left. And once again, finishing off a good spell. That's up in the air. And taken on the second again. Dwayne Bravo. Very acrobatic. just popped up in the air. Just got a feeling he came in too quickly. But then kept his eyes on the ball, adjusted quickly, dived backwards and completed the catch. So the dangerous Faulkner departs for 13. It's 154 for 7.
These are important overs and they've pulled it back well. Mitchell Stark in at number 9. Just 24 years of age. And he can bat. In his 4th over, Santoki 1 for 16.
That's heaved away on the onside. Miss field will give them 2. Another man who's bowled well here today, Santoki. Getting the elevation, not the distance. Good recovery here by Bravo. This came in too quickly, but then what a response once the ball lobbed up in the air. That got the crowd on its feet, just seeing this acrobatic stuff. Diving backwards. Well, he enjoyed that. This is well struck over the rope. Very good pickup shot from Haddon.
That's a very good hit. It's never easy with the ball going away from the right-hander. It's got a feeling at one stage that he'll get to the mid-wicket fielder. Once again, the quicker delivery, and he timed it sweetly. It's gone 82 meters in the orange zone. That's the smaller side of the boundary, but he had to connect it well.
Put down. Santoki was the man. No, that could well prove to be a costly miss. 5 to go. Haddon the man on strike.
Standing outside the off stump, looking to hit through the offside. Should have been taken. That should have been taken by Santoki. All the fielders are in the ring. Bravo bowling around the wicket.
That's in the air and taken in the deep. Very good catch. Andre Russell was the man who had to run across to his right. In the end, taking it comfortably with 2 hands. So Mitchell Stark, the man who has been dismissed, he was looking to clear long on. Unfortunately for him, was taken by Russell. He goes for 4, 171 for 8.
James Murad.
It's a full toss. Disappointed he didn't put that away. And now what's happened there? He's lost the strike as well, Haddon.
Tin hit the middle of the bat. See how good the catch is. He made it look very, very easy. They're never easy on the fence. Good cricketer, Andre Russell. He can bowl, he can bat, and he's very good on the field as well.
Yes, good mover, very athletic. Now the leg spinner, Muirhead on strike.
You look at Australia. When they get past 160, they win 83% of their matches. Just goes to show how good their bowling attack is. Probably a spinner shot on this pitch. That's hit in the air. His first came. Not good fielding this time, but they recovered, the West Indies. It's just a single. They probably could have taken 3 runs, but hadn't wanted the strike. Gone back to the third umpire. We'll have to wait and see, but it looked all right.
Yeah, it's a big dive put in there by Darren Sammy. That's fine. No problem at all. 173 now, Australia. It'll be a tough chase this for the West Indies. They've never chased down this kind of a score, so they'll need to really bat well at the top. 1 ball to go. We'll have to do it again. Another wide signal. Heard wide of this over.
That was a pretty poor delivery. Had it moving down the leg side. Bravo looking to follow him. He can smile. Well, you've got to have special abilities to smile when you're a captain, especially in a T20 game.
Nicely placed, very well timed. 10 runs of the over, good finish here for Australia. 178 for 8 of their 20 overs. It means the West Indies will have to chase a big score. Yes, he's a dangerous player. And Maxwell and has already made an impression in this tournament. The West Indies, when they come out to bat, need 179 runs to win. They never got it, so they'll need a really good start. 179 the target.
So all set here. Shane Watson, first ball of the innings, 1 slip in position. Bit of swing on that occasion.
Yeah, there's a little bit of swing, but there's a good wicket. It's a really good deck, and it's what Dwayne Smith really enjoys, the ball coming onto the bat. Shane Watson will be mindful of that. He plays a lot of them against him in the IPL, and will change up his pace a great deal, I think. Not just bowl it back of a length. Dwayne Smith likes to get in and hit through the line of the ball.
2 fielders outside the circle, 1 at third man, 1 deep square leg. Once again, swing. Now that's something, you know, the Australians have studied with Dwayne Smith. His strong zone is when the ball is sort of short of length. When he hit the deck, gets into a good position to pull the ball. I think there's a guy who's just hiding there, and Chris Gayle is worried that he might just get up. The most inopportune moment. Good shot. Excellent shot this. But the ball was swinging. It was right up. Wonderful timing.
Yeah, Chris Gayle's had a look. He knows the ball is swinging, but if it's in his area, it's just over pitched again. He doesn't even hit the ball. Just the short arm jab and races through. Maxwell a cover, got no chance. The straight in trying to swing him out.
It's gone straight. It's a different intention this time. May not be a 6. They have just bounced before the boundary rope. But this is a different Chris Gayle. Maybe the original copy of Chris Gayle.
Maria Erasmus just waiting for confirmation, but from here it looks like it bounced just short. Yep, that'll be a boundary. That's 4 runs. Great intent. Chris Gayle taking a shimmy. It's probably the fastest he's moved in all 3 games. Sorry, Ian Bishop. But he's shown like you can just see him going forward out of Bishop's very long reach.
As his foot is starting to come out of the toilet, a fielder has moved out of slips and gone to covers. He's gone leg side. 1 bounce once again, but this is the Chris Gayle I like to watch. Not the one who just anchors the innings that he sometimes does.
Yeah, I think the key with Chris Gayle is that this is what he's in the team for. I mean, he's got enough guys who can bat throughout the innings, but destructive ability. It's not a bad delivery. It's on the stumps. If he misses that, it's going to be out, but it's just hit the middle of the bat. 1 bounce nearly kills a security guard walking past the advertising boards without even raising a sweat.
This is the original Chris Gayle. Mitchell Starc bowled 2 good balls and finished the over with 16 runs. 18 for no wicket. And really, John, this is the way he's got to bat. It's just that, you know, it also is a tremendous psychological blow for the opposition right at the start of the innings.
Look, I've seen enough body language of my fielding teams when he gets going against you. It is so key. I mean, that's why you like a guy like Maling to bowl your first over, because how the first over goes often dictates the rest of the game.
There's a short on pole. That's the 4. Pressure on the Australian seamers here.
Yeah, we know Smith, we know he's strong, he likes to pull from that off stump. Doesn't need much invitation, it's just back of a length from Bollinger. Smith rolls on that vacant fine leg. No chance of holding it in.
5 fours in the last 6 balls for the West Indians. There it is, the pull shot, 23%. Inside edge, goes for 4. A steady stream of boundaries at the moment for the West Indians.
Yeah, this could be costly from Australian point of view. I think this is a catch. The difference here, the ball swung in. Smith still pulls. Oh, I'm not sure if that carried through to Haddon. Ball swings back at Smith, cramps him for room, but he still goes for the pull shot. Yeah, I think there was an opportunity for Australia to get one.
So tell us, Jonty, can we put that down as a drop catch?
That's a drop catch. Not an easy one, but it's a drop catch.
Thank you, sir. No fielder there, and that could be a 6. An extremely flat 6 from Chris Gayle. 15 runs from the over. It's 33 for no wicket.
Yeah, Chris Gayle, this is a strong zone. He's using his feet. I think that's a key for me. He really, when he's showing intent, flicks it, and it just keeps going. Flat 6, dancing in the crowds.
This is what they do. Brutal shots. It's all power out here.
Maxwell trying to bowl it really full, not allowing Smith to get underneath it. Dwayne Smith equal to it. He's a powerful man. He drives down the ground. Starc, long reach, but can't get there.
And he's gone much, much squarer on the leg side. Faulkner, the fielder, can't keep the ball in play. That's another boundary for Chris Gayle.
Yeah, Chris Gayle doesn't get all of this. Maxwell bowls a pretty good length. Faulkner running to his right, does well to get there initially. Probably could have got 2 hands to prevent the ball getting on the rope, and he's followed into the advertising rope with the ball.
Oh, missed a stumping chance. Brad Haddon. Earlier there was a low catch that he had a chance to catch. Let's have a look at this. This is a stumping missed. Sweep shot. You don't see him play that kind of a shot very often, Chris Gayle. Boy, today he's showing the complete range as a batsman. Ominous signs here for West Indies, or rather Australia. 46 for no wicket, 4 overs gone.
Yeah, Maxwell does everything right. Haddon does everything wrong. Just comes up too soon. He's too high. The ball stays low. Stays underneath his glove. Also, probably not expecting Gayle to miss the way he's playing at this stage.
In the air, but too quick for that fielder at mid-on. Once again, power coming to his rescue.
Dwayne Smith is so strong in the bottom hand. Starc gets it really full. George Bailey thinks he's in with a chance, but it's actually through him before he gets there. If he'd gone with the one hand, he probably might have had a chance there, or a better chance. Australia not doing themselves any favour in the field.
And it's outside edge, and this time taken by Haddon. Stark strikes. The first scalp for the Australians. Man of the match in the last match. Wayne Smith has gone for 17. It's 50 for 1. Young Lendl Simmons is batting at number 3. It's something that the West Indies have looked to do. Not Marlon Samuels, but Lendl Simmons at number 3. The fielder there, but he'll watch, or rather give up. Another powerful hit. Not one of the stall sixes. Tremendous hitting from Chris Gayle. He's picked up Shane Watson this time.
And he's picked up the shortest man on the boundary. It's well struck again, giving himself room, get into that strong zone. They like to bowl at his stumps, at his legs, so he's given himself some room, clear the arms. And Warner can only watch as it clears a boundary.
Oh, it's fine enough. Long leg was, well, a standard long leg, 45 almost. This has gone really fine. He's getting his runs here. Simmons has gone up to 8 from 5.
Yeah, not a great delivery. Dougie Bollinger, not trying to give him any... Actually changes his pace, but the line is not great. Very easy for Simmons. Bollinger rolls his fingers over it.
He was out of favour for a long time, wasn't he, Dougie Bollinger? And is only in the side now because Mitchell Johnson pulled out with an infected toe. And he's put that in the gap for 4. It's a good shot. Straight away the right-hander going with the turn. So he's made a good start here, Lendl Simmons.
Yeah, uses his feet really well. There's a big gap over the mid-wicket who's in the ring to save the one. There's a big gap out there.
And 50 to Chris Gayle. He'll come back for 2. It's in 31 balls.
Yeah, almost a tale of 2 innings is here for Chris Gayle. He started off in a blaze and in a hurry, and the last 10-15 deliveries he's been quite content to consolidate. At 51 of 31 in any man's game is still a really good score, good start for his team.
I think he's put that in the gap. He's put that in the gap. Yes, he has. Well played, Simmons. He does like the sweep shot. That's his second boundary in that area.
Yeah, Maxwell trying to get really full to nullify that. Simmons gets down nice and low, rolls the bat over, actually picks up speed over the boundary. No chance for the fielders out there.
4 fielders on the boundary on the onside. Just proved that Australia just kept going. After 12 overs, 101 for 5. From there, made 78 of the last 8. 77. Now there's a man there. They don't drop catches, and Maxwell never does. He's a brilliant fielder. Everyone in that on the field is running towards Maxwell. Gives you an idea just how much this wicket means to them, because Gayle was set and looking good for many more. So the leg spinner's got the wicket. Gale's gone for 53. It's 101 for 2. Now the challenge for the West Indies. Samuels comes in. It'll fall behind the man, and he's done really well to pull it back. Well done, George Bailey. He's kept it down to a couple.
Doing great work by Davey Warner. He's come herring from long on. Bailey has saved it from the rope, but if Warner hadn't covered all that distance, they would have got 3 comfortably. So I think Bailey's done really well. He's done everything correct. Kept away from the boundary. Timed that little flick back to perfection.
Long off drops back, so it's long on. They've got fine leg inside the circle for Simmons. Now he might find the fielder here. That is a tremendous catch. It's Maxwell here, there, and everywhere today. Maxwell. Just think he's kept his cool here. And another goes down, and another set batsman goes down. And Australia have got to believe they've got their nose ahead in this game now. Simmons is gone for 26. It's 107 for 3.
Dougie Bollinger using his aggression. Good bouncer just outside the line of off stump. Simmons swings hard, thinks he's done all the work, but Maxwell, and I tell you what, that's not a lucky catch. He practices that. Great composure, good timing, take it under control. Dougie Bollinger knows the team have got a good opportunity here.
Right, Twin Bravo.
Just short of long on. It will go over the boundary. Mitchell Stark was a man, two minds there whether to actually dive for the catch. Ball just skidding through. Much needed that for the West Indies. The required rate now closing in on 12. Australia would believe they can defend this.
Yep, occasionally going to get the loose one from the leggies. It's an awkward one for Mitchell Stark when it's just in front of the fielder. He'd be disappointed. Couldn't knock it down though.
That's up in the air. It's a short boundary. And it's into the crowd. So this is turning out to be a good over. A boundary earlier. Now 6.
Uh-oh. The old waist high full bunger's not the option. Oh, that's real. Bravo ain't going to miss out on those ones. Only a short boundary. He got up and under it, but not going to miss out on those ones. One hand, one bounce, Finch was trying to see. Oh.
Edged and brilliantly taken. He was flying across to his right. Brad Haddon. And a much needed breakthrough here for Australia.
Super catch from Brad Haddon. Brilliant catch. Hang time in the air. Excellent catch. Managed to hang on to it, even hitting the ground. Good technique. The old fella. Samuels is gone. West Indies still need 49 off 21. It was a good time for a wicket to get a new batsman in. Samuels has gone for 12 off 15 cherries.
Sammy has come out to the centre. And Australia will be looking for this first win here today. 48 needed from 20.
Sammy's got a good strike rate, hasn't he? 139, can whack the ball over the fence.
Oh, he's got hold of that. It's gone many a mile into the crowd. That's a biggie. And 11 of the over, 137 for 4. He'll be disappointed. Two fielders up in the circle on the onside, and he dropped it short. That's well struck. And that's one of his favorite areas. Inside out, over extra cover. And he finds the boundary.
Great shot from Bravo. He's a real good cricketer. Always gives it a crack when he's batting, when he's bowling. Took a good catch today too. Right in his zone. Just too wide for James Faulkner to get there. Too much power.
Sammy goes big. Clears long on. 6 of the first ball. And this game has come alive. The West Indian dugout know it. The crowd know it.
Mitchell Stark has to start getting this right. The last ball of his last over, he bowled a rank slower ball halfway down the deck that went for 6, and now he's bowled one right in the hit-me zone. Wasn't a Yorker, wasn't short, it was just right in Sammy's arc to whack it out the park, and did he do that? West Indies are back. 2 ball, the last couple of deliveries, 10 runs off 2 balls. They now need 25 off 11. Mitchell Starc has to start getting this right.
Came on. More runs. Goes through the offside this time. Wants to. That's very good fielding, a good throw. The umpire goes upstairs. I just get the feeling he's a tall man. He put in the dive, Darren Sammy. Just seeing the body language of the Australians, that suggests that he might have just made his ground. Yes, comfortably in. That grounded as well. So 25 needed now from 11 balls. Oh, what a flick that is! That is typical West Indian. Well, they've really enjoyed this, the dugout and the crowd. Wristy flourish here from Darren Sammy.
Yeah, great shot. Another super shot, but right, it's not. Look at that, looks like a dance. That looks like one of your dance moves, Rav.
Well, this is Calypso cricket at its best.
What it is bad bowling. It's good batting from Sammy, but it's bad bowling again from Starc. He's got to come around the wing. He's got to do something different. He just keeps bowling it in the hit-me zones. He's already gone for 12 off the first 3 deliveries here. He went the journey in the last over. Just bad bowling.
Yes, big over this. Already 12 runs of the first 3 balls. And Sammy has raced away to 15 of just 6. 34 of the last 15. Make that 4 more. Oh, in fact, good fielding. Very good fielding. Has kept the batsman down to 2. Murad was the man diving across. 14 of this over already. This was travelling, this ball. He got it fine.
Yeah, excellent fielding by Muirhead down there. Saved a couple of runs. It could be crucial in the end here. We know this is going to go down to the wire. Better bowling from Starc, though. It was a bit more of a plan. We saw the field change. Fine leg came over to point. There's 2 points. Extra man on the offside. He's bowling wide and full. So there's some sort of plan rather than hope.
There's 3 on the onside. Once again, it's that line. This time he'll find the boundary. Thickish outside edge. Beats third man. This is a massive over. 18 of it already. Just 13 needed now for the West Indies from 7 balls. Darren Sammy has come to the party. 21 from just 8. Yes, he's a tall man. He has a long reach. That helped him here. Just slicing it away over the offside. It's a packed offside field. 3 on the onside, so as a batsman, Sammy knows what's the line going to be from the bowler. So plenty of thought being put now into the field placing. This is a terrific partnership for the West Indies. 36 added of just 14 balls. Now, last ball of the over. Struck away to long on. Sammy will keep the strike. 19 of the over. 12 needed of the final over. It's 167 for 4. Australian supporters, they know there's a match on their hands here. 41 runs in the last 3 overs.
Yeah, Mitchell Starc's bowled 2 of them, and he's meant to be a specialist at bowling at the end. Usually bowls really well, but today he's gone for 30 off his 2. Just not quite good enough, Mitchell Starc there, to be a specialist at the end, to go for 30 off your last 2 with no real plan. A couple of really ordinary deliveries with the field up and bowling leg side short stuff. It's down to James Faulkner now. Sammy's given him a chance. Great striking, 22 off just 9 deliveries, 2 4s and a 6. First couple of balls are crucial. Who's the favourites, Ralph? Who's your money on?
Well, you'll have to... this could be anybody's game. I mean, I would still say Australia can defend it. 12 is needed. But the problem Australia have is that they've got two really good strikers out there. You called it. You said number 20 would be Faulkner. And another last over finish here. We saw South Africa defending just 7 of the last over. Dale Steyn bowling a great over. Now, can Faulkner do it for Australia here? West Indies, no. One big hit in the first 2 balls or 3 balls could take them a long way in winning this game.
Just looking at the field here, rather than trying to get a feel for what James Faulkner's going to bowl. He's got these 4 men inside the circle that have to be in there. It's all up on the offside. So you sense that Faulkner's going to bowl short and making it out to the big boundary where there's 4 people out on the fence.
Well, he gets away with a dot.
Wow, that's a great start to the over. Not sure what Sammy was expecting there. Maybe it was the 3-card trick. He was expecting the short ball with the field and went for the fast Yorker. It was well bowled. 12 off 5. What's it going to be? Slow ball or bouncer, Rav?
I think he's going to try a similar delivery to what he's bowled the first ball. He's going to try and tuck him up and bowl full like that. Excellent bowling. Very good bowling this. 2 dot balls to start, just what Australia needed. 12 needed from 4. That's a very good delivery, right up.
He's just got the ticker for it. Whatever happens in the rest of this game, he just likes being in this situation, James Faulkner. He's got something about him.
The full toss. It's 6. Just clearing long off. They're out of their seats, the West Indians. What a finish.
So are the thousands of spectators just giving Jimmy Faulkner a rap about saying how much he loves being in these situations. He bowls the big rank full bunger. Sammy spanked it. Oh, it's back in the balance now. Your favourite. Look at the West Indies. Look at Chris Gale. Look at all the players in the dugout. They're wrapped. Oh, 6 off 3. 1 big hit. 1 big hit. A wicket now. Australia need a wicket.
That's the problem with Sammy. You don't get it right. You let him get underneath it, he'll smack it. He goes again, down the ground, and runs away towards the dugout. What a finish this for the West Indies. The skipper finishes it off. Consecutive 6s. West Indies are home and away. 2nd win for them in this year's World Cup. So a terrific match. Plenty of entertainment. Australia.